What exactly do people mean when they say living below your means? What is that? Well, keep watching and I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to show you how you can do it. Hey there, guys, and thanks for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell, and I'm here to give you financial tips and tricks that are going to help you on your road to know your money better. Now, we're talking about figuring out what it means to live beneath your means. And basically, all that means is making sure that you don't spend more than what you have coming in. Now, I know that's difficult sometimes because there's a lot of things that people want to buy, especially now. Gas prices are astronomically high all over the United States. And for some, it is easier said than done. Maintaining your budget is the key factor to making sure that you live beneath your means. So when I say that, let's say my income is $100,000 a year, a month, $100,000 a year. So when you make $100,000 a year, people tend to, sorry if you hear my dog, people tend to spend a little bit more. So they get a raise and then like, oh, well, I can get a new car. That costs a little bit more. Or I can afford to add this to my budget so that I can, this is what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my budget. Now, of course, you can definitely, because if you earned it, then you can spend it. And definitely if you feel like, hey, I earned the money and I deserve to get thus and so. That's understandable. But sometimes you have to really be realistic with yourself and say, do I really need this? Are these things going to add to my life and improve them? For example, I talked about the car. Now, right now, maybe you have a vehicle that, and okay, let's talk about me. Right now, I have a vehicle, right? It's a gas guzzler because it's a truck, but I have one nonetheless. Now, I recently got a raise. I was thinking about, you know what? I should get another car. I should get a better car. I should get a car that's more gas efficient because of the times and the blah, blah. I can do that because I have increased my income. But at the end of the day, in the long run, is it going to be beneficial for me? First of all, I work from home. So is it really important for me to buy a new car? Second of all, like we said before, gas is high. So because gas is high and we also pay for gas for my husband to get to work, then and for us to get around town, then that money that I take and spend on a car, that a car note, or even buying a car outright, I could have taken that and put it on a gas card or put it somewhere else so that I could go pay for gas. So that's an example of thinking about your expenses. Are these things that you really want, or are they things that you need? Now, if I didn't have another vehicle and I said, okay, I got a raise, etc., and I didn't have another vehicle, then maybe I would really sit down and rearrange my budget to be able to afford that other car. And so then that means you have to start taking things out, stop paying certain subscriptions. Maybe you have subscriptions to certain television websites, etc. You're gonna have to start moving things around so that you can afford that extra car. And that's all about living beneath your means. Also, living beneath your means not going out to eat every single day. Now, if you go out to eat and maybe you pay $5 for a meal and not $25 for a meal, understandable. But if you go out every time and you're paying $25 for your meal and you see that, okay, wait a minute, I could pay less at the grocery store and just cook at home than I do going out every single day, then you might want to adjust that and start not going out every day. Maybe you want to go out 2 times a week, as opposed to 7 days a week. Those are just a few things that you could do to make those changes so that you can start living beneath your means. Also, if you are interested in trying to find out ways to live beneath your means and also manage that money, then why don't you try this?
If you said yes, then you want to get this money management bundle. So, in the money management bundle, you are going to use this to not just find money, but to also manage the money that you find. So in the bundle, first of all, you're going to have the 5-day email challenge that I have. You're going to learn how to get your deposits back, reduce monthly expenses, review bank accounts, make money while you spend money, and track and reduce your expenses. Then, once you're able to find that money that you didn't know you had, this bundle is also including a monthly spending tracker, my money goals worksheet. So on that worksheet, you can write out all of your money goals. The money management challenge calendar. If you joined me during the talent challenge, you know that calendar is still free and available, but you can use it every month of the year. You're going to also get my retirement ebook, and this is going to go through all of the steps that you need to take in order to prepare for retirement. A bill tracker, emergency fund challenge. We have a $10 savings challenge and an annual financial checklist. And that checklist is going to help you every single month and get your money in order. So go ahead, and if you're interested in getting this, make sure that you click the link. It'll send you here. You'll click on I want this, and it's going to ask you for your information. It's only $24.99. It's going to ask you for all of your information, and then you're going to click pay.
So, like I said, living beneath your means is very important. Starting by setting up a budget is the key factor here. You can look at your income, total up your expenses, and see where you can make some changes to your expenses so that your income is able to sustain you every day. And then if you don't want to get rid of any of your expenses, guess what you have to do? Add to that income. And how can you add to that income? You can either get a side hustle, you can get a second job, you can start a side business, you can sell some things. There's many ways that you can increase your income. So it's up to you. Do you want to reduce your expenses or increase your income? Either way, those are the two ways that you're going to be able to live beneath your means and to manage your money better. I hope this information has helped you. Make sure you like this video so that it can be shared with more people, and make sure that you share with your friends and family. Thanks for joining me, and have a great one. Bye.